Circuit Zolder Finals 2017. It's money time. The European NASCAR champion will be crowned. Reflex! Woohoo! Side by side! Yeehaw! Oh, we almost got it! Burn it down!
Time voor de muziek staat klaar. En hier applaus, dames en heren.
Race fans, welcome to Belgium for the NASCAR Wheel and Euro Series final at Circuit Zolder, where we've had the final round of this championship held here for the last 3 years on a row. It's a 4-kilometre track, it has 16 turns, and it's a beautiful, challenging track with a very large crowd here to enjoy the racing, some wheel-to-wheel and bumper action, and also some American-themed family fun. Titles and trophies are up for grabs at Zolder this weekend. In the Elite 1 division, Alan Day has a 37-point lead in the championship coming into this weekend, but the likes of Borja Garcia, Anthony Kumpen and Freddie Gabion could all overhaul Alan Day if they can claim victory in both of the races this weekend. Alan Day would like to ideally secure his first NASCAR Wheel and Euro Series championship. In the Elite 2 division, Tomo Ferrando has a 72-point lead over Ulysses Delso coming into this weekend, who's just 6 points ahead of Felipe Rebello in third place. Ferrando can secure the championship, and if he wins both races, he will match the record of Stennis Longjin by securing 8 wins over the course of a season. As we're in Belgium this weekend, what better person to show us around a lap of the circuit than local hero Mark Goossens.
This is the first corner, going to the left, using a lot of curbstone on the inside in third gear, accelerating hard up to the next corner. This is going to be actually one very long corner, but it looks like 3 different corners. Third gear, trying to go hard on the power, accelerate flat out, no lifting here. Obviously some traffic ahead there, so a little bit easier on this corner, still in third gear, taking a little bit more of a tight line, passing car number 1 here, as you can see. This is the longest straight on the back straight, where we get the highest speed going from third to fourth gear and then all the way down to second for the first chicane. Very high curbstones here, trying not to use too much of it to not do any damage to the car. Accelerating second gear, third gear, fourth gear, up the hill, down the hill, left corner, a lot of weight transfer, a lot of mass going into the outside wheels, and then a heavy braking zone. As you can see, cones on the left and on the right there for track limits. And a very short chicane here, accelerating again in second gear, third gear for a fast corner, very tricky corner, very technical place. Going over the little tunnel as you come into the racetrack, that makes the car come out and light out of the springs. And here we are in the hairpin corner, as we call it, a 90-degree corner, second gear. Full acceleration, and believe it or not, but we're almost at the end of a 4-kilometer racetrack. Approaching the Jackie X corner, chicane. Actually, as you can see, there's a change of direction going left here, then straight away to the right, and then hard acceleration to not lose any time. Coming up to the front straight, and as you can see, we will cross the line here for 1 lap of 4 kilometers around Zolder.
Alan Day secures his second pole position of the 2017 championship season, but all of his main championship rivals are all at the front end of the grid. It's Alan Day and Mark Goossens on row number 1. It's Anthony Kumpen, twice a champion, and Freddie Gabion on row number 2. And it's Stennis Longjin and the man who's second in the championship standings, Borja Garcia, that sits there on the 3rd row of the grid. Beautiful weather here at Zolder. The crowd enjoying the build-up to the Elite 1 race, the penultimate race of the season for the Elite 1 division. And, well, the cars are heading in 2x2 order up towards the start-finish line. The lights are on the gantry, and buckle up, we go green here at Zolder. It's a great start from Alan Day from pole position. The blue car with the white stripes of Mark Goossens is trying to match him as they head up towards turn 1, but it's going to be Alan Day that leads as we go on board with Gianmarco Ercoli. Round through the right-hander and then start to feed the throttle in, but Alan Day leads the pack. Mark Goossens is there in 2nd place, and in 3rd place, that's Anthony Kumpen who's there in 3rd place, twice the former champion. over the curbs through the chicane. Tomo Ferrando gaining a position over Gianmarco Ercoli, so place lost there for our onboard camera car, but he's trying to attack again as they sweep their way round through the left-hander and into the Gilles Villeneuve chicane. You can see locked brakes as they turn their way through the chicane, but there's no way through as yet for Gianmarco Ercoli to try and get himself back ahead of Tomo Ferrando. At the moment, he's got a Knauf car ahead of him and a Knauf car right behind him as the leaders turn their way out of the hairpin. Here is the number 3 car, that's Freddie Gabillon. There is leaping over the curbs Anthony Kumpen. He sits there in 3rd position at the moment. Freddie Gabillon's in 4th as we go back on board now with Mark Goossens. You can see just how close he is to Alan Day, but he just can't get close enough to try and take up the lead of the race. Junior category at the moment is being led by the number 11 car in the hands of Stennis Longin, so he's going well. And here's Salvador Tinio Arroyo up the inside of the number 73 car of Wilfried Busenna, so Tinio Arroyo gains a place. And the rest of the field still filing their way through the Villeneuve chicane as out onto the fast parts of the circuit goes the car in the hands of Mark Goossens, still trying to hunt down the yellow car. The race leader, Alan Day, if he wins this race, all he really needs to do then is complete a lap or so tomorrow, and that would be enough to secure him the championship. Great fight going on for places down in the teens. Eric Hellery, former Le Mans winner, up the inside of Fabrizio Amato. The Whelan number 27 car goes through and takes the place away. But Fabrizio Amato will now be leading the Challenger Trophy because the number 47 car of Marconi Abreu is dropping down through the order. It's now Jerry de Vert who's up to 2nd in the Challenger Trophy, and number 8, Dario Carzo, is now 3rd in the standings. And there goes Dario now. Alan Day still, of course, leads the race overall. They are now on their last lap, and Mark Goossens has always been a thorn in the side of Alan Day, but Alan Day is just far enough ahead, and on the sprint to the line, Alan Day wins his 4th NASCAR Whelen Euro Series Elite 1 division race of the season. It's Mark Goossens who comes through in 2nd position, and Anthony Kumpen completes the podium, the 2-times former champion. They're in 3rd position, and for Alan Day, well, he is now a step closer to the championship. All he needs to do is almost just complete a lap or so tomorrow, and then he will be crowned the champion. 3 happy-looking drivers on the podium. The biggest smile of all, though, goes the way of the Israeli driver for Cal Racing, Alan Day, who leaves the podium and is off to celebrate, by the look of things, with the team here at Zolder. In the Junior Trophy, Stennis Longin was the winner. 2nd in the Junior Trophy was Tomo Ferrando, and the Junior Trophy podium was completed by Salvador Tinio Arroyo. In the Challenger Trophy, Fabrizio Almata claimed top honours from Jerry de Vert, and 3rd in the Challenger Trophy was the number 8 car of Dario Carzo. In Elite 2, the Knauf Racing team were pretty much unstoppable. For the first time in their history, they locked out the front row of the grid, with Tomo Ferrando claiming his 2nd pole position of the season, and Paul Guillot would line up alongside. Row 2 of the grid, the leading rookie in qualifying, Felipe Rebello and Guillaume de Flandre. And on the 3rd row of the grid, it's Ulysse Delso and Guillaume Dumoulin. So the first of our Elite 2 races is ready to go here at Zolder. The car's coming up towards the start-finish line. The lights go out on the gantry now, and we go racing. A great start from Tomo Ferrando from pole position. His Knauf teammate Paul Guillaume going with him, but it will be the championship leader that has the inside line as we go on board with Guillaume Dumoulin, who started 6th. He's up to 5th, and he's got Guillaume de Flandre, the first of the 2 yellow cars, right ahead of him. A great run coming out of the right-hander. They draw themselves alongside each other. Felipe Rebello's there in 3rd place, but still the 2 Guillaumes are side by side through the right, through the left. They bounce off each other, and Guillaume Dumoulin is in the gravel. Through goes Ulysse Delso, and as Guillaume Dumoulin is picking up pace, also Gilles Linster is able to squeeze his way through. Up towards a braking area for the Villeneuve chicane, and all through the gravel goes Paul Guillaume. There's a spin further back. I think there was contact there between Ulysse Delso and Guillaume de Flandre, and de Flandre has gone through 360 degrees, so it's all kicked off on the first lap. But for Tomo Ferrando, he is out front and leading the race at this stage. And there's a great fight going on between the number 47 car of Marconi Abreu, who's under pressure from Gilles Linster, and right behind them is the Czech driver as well, Martin Dubek, at the wheel of number 5. Up towards the chicane they'll go. Bouncing over the curbs goes Marconi Abreu. Just about manages to hang on to it, and now he's all through the gravel trap at the Gilles Villeneuve chicane as well, so Gilles Linster goes through. Bits of car being shedded. Marconi Abreu just hangs on to the place. Martin Dubek is right behind as well. So it's very, very tight. We ride on board once more with Guillaume Dumoulin, who is now attacking Felipe Rebello. Felipe Rebello still looking to try and hang on to the lead of the rookie class, but other ideas about it. Guillaume Dumoulin sweeps his way around the outside at turn 1. That gives him the inside line for turn 2, and he's through to take up the lead of the rookie class. Is Guillaume Dumoulin. Only seemed a few seconds ago he was on the grass and in the gravel trap losing places. What a great recovery drive from Guillaume Dumoulin. He's gone through and ahead of Felipe Rebello and is now looking to try and close in on the next of the cars ahead, and that is Paul Guillaume. This would put him up into second position. You can see Tomo Ferrando still leads, the second of the two Knauf cars, and I think there was a little bit of contact there as Guillaume Dumoulin was trying to work his way right into contention. Paul Guillaume looking to try and make it a Knauf 1-2, but Guillaume Dumoulin gets a great run this time, heading out of the first chicane. Over the tunnel they'll go and in towards the Gilles Villeneuve chicane, where he's through, and he's got second place away from Paul Guillaume, whilst Tomo Ferrando is leading the race and on his way to a championship victory here. Tomo Ferrando on board with Felipe Rebello up towards turns 15 and 16, just too late on the brakes, loses the tail end of the car. He's in the gravel, and that will bring out a safety car. The safety car will clear the incident. We get the race back underway. It's a great restart from Tomo Ferrando. Looks as though Guillaume Dumoulin is going side by side with Paul Guillaume up towards the first left-hander. A little bit of bumping and boring as Justin Kuntz almost makes contact with the tail end of the second of the two Knauf cars. But it is Tomo Ferrando that leads and is now surely going to head onto the last lap, and looking as though not only is he going to win a race, he's going to claim his 7th win of the season and the championship as well. He's the Elite 2 division champion for this year as he takes the checkered flag in race 1 of the weekend at Zolder from Guillaume Dumoulin, who's there in second place, and his Knauf teammate Paul Guillaume will complete the top 3. But for Thomas Ferrando, he's the champion of Elite 2.
I'm really happy to be the new champion. Thanks to Knauf, thanks to Danny, to everyone who works on the car. That was pretty awesome to win this year.
Great to hear from our new champion, Tomo Ferrando, the Elite 2 division champion for 2017 here at Zolder. With a race still to go tomorrow, he can relax and enjoy the evening. The winner of the Rookie Cup finished second overall in the race, number 24, Guillaume Dumoulin. Second in the Rookie Cup was Nicky Petterson, and completing the podium was number 44, Jill Linster. In the Legend Trophy, Gerrit de Weert was the winner from the number 41 car of Roberto Benetti, and completing the podium was number 70, Mirko Scholtis. And for the Ladies Club, it was a very close affair indeed. Carmen Boyt's Jill just claiming top honours from Ariana Casoli. Well, another spectacular day of racing at the NASCAR Win in Euro Series, and Alan Day is on the verge of clinching his first title. Tomo Ferrando was crowned the Elite 2 champion, but there's still plenty of cups and trophies up for grabs tomorrow in the final day of the season.